If you want to reduce your input delay and edit faster on console and controller, watch this whole video. I have some great tips and techniques to help you reduce your input delay and become faster at the game. I will give you every single tip and every single secret I know of to help you become faster and reduce your input delay, so follow along and by the end you will definitely see an improvement in your game. So leave a like and subscribe and let's get into the video. Now I'm gonna give you all the good settings that will reduce your input delay. So 120 FPS mode on console, you definitely need this. On PC, just up your frames as much as you can. Turn off motion blur. Also, all these building settings right here, these four, you need them on. Confirm edit on release, you need this on controller. I've tried to play with it off and in my opinion it made me slower. Also, turn off all the replays. Think about it, you're playing the game, your PlayStation or your PC is also recording the game. It's more stress on the console, so turn them off. And turn off all the extra settings like gyro options. You don't need gyro aiming, just turn everything off. Same goes with keyboard settings. If you play on controller, just turn off all the keyboard settings. You don't want them messing with your game or giving you more input delay. So these are the settings that will help you reduce your input delay. Alright, so for resetting builds, you can easily reset builds fast on controller as well. I will give you my settings for resetting builds fast because that is also very important, especially in game. So to reset builds fast, all you need to do is optimize your edit binds. You want to have reset and confirm on a different bind, and you also want to have your edit button on a different bind. So 3 buttons in total. Why? Because then you can just press them all at the same time and do a quick reset. So my reset is R1 and confirm is L2. My edit is triangle. I just press them all at the same time and I can do a quick reset like this. A lot of people are actually fast editors, but they are just not consistent, so they will edit fast but they will keep messing up. So to fix that, all you need is just to find your right sensitivity and get used to it. So make sure your edit mode and build mode multipliers are about the same, because you don't want to have two completely different numbers and you will have two different sensitivities. You just will not be consistent with that. Also, make sure you use linear, because linear is like the best one to use. Some people play with exponential, but it's kind of slow and clunky. Linear is very responsive, very fast, and it's easy to learn in my opinion. Also, turn off all the boosts. You don't need any boost for your sensitivity. It will just make you inconsistent. Also, find the right dead zone. Mine is at 9%. Try to make this as low as possible, but if you have stick drift or an older controller, you will probably need this a little higher, so put it up, but just make sure it's as low as possible as you can. So for some in-game tips, first one is stop editing with your pickaxe out. Because when you edit with your pickaxe out, you're actually having more input delay because you're pressing an extra button after placing the builds to pull out your pickaxe, and it just doesn't make any sense. You can do all the same edits with your map out and you're not pressing any extra buttons. Even pros don't edit with their pickaxe, they only edit with their pickaxe when they're trying to be flashy and go for clips in like arena or creative. So to really become faster, you will need practice. This is the most important part. So go into this map and practice some edits. In this map you can do a lot of different edits, and I have played this map myself before and it's a really good map. You can do edit ups, edit downs, edit tunnels. There's literally every edit in the game in this map. So yeah, this is a good map. Go and practice. This will help you the most. Another good map is Raider's Peace Control map. This is more for peace control, but it's also good if you practice your editing. So go in this map, you can practice peace control and combine it with editing, and you will definitely feel an impact on your game. And my last tip is just go into arena and W key people. Even if you're not really a player who pushes, maybe you play more for placement, try to actually go for some kills this time and just try to improve. Even if you keep dying, just remember you are improving, and every time you die you get a little better, because you can look back and you can see where you messed up, what are your weaknesses, and that's actually a very good way to improve. Just go into games, go and fight people, don't just camp and go for placement every game. If you want the best controller console settings, go watch my last video. I give you my settings and completely explain all the settings and why I use them. And yeah, that's gonna be it for me this video. I hope these settings helped you. I hope these tips helped you edit faster and just improve with the game. And go check out my last video for my controller settings.